Hello everyone, this is Blue Devin-Foxy Remastered speaking, and before this video can begin, and before this video can start, please be sure to give this video a like and comment and subscribe and hit the bell to be notified so that you don't miss a single video that comes on this channel. So, like as always as last time, that we were talking about the reasons why I hate Mike from Total Drama, but now here I am now going to be talking about the only one that is named Cameron in Total Drama, pretty much. Exactly. So, there's going to be a lot of reasons why I hate that little twerp of a little so-called wannabe with glasses. So, no offense to otherwise, but I definitely am going to start yada 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 talking the whole round and the whole time. It's like pretty much standing like a one off in the rain and just roast with facts and just spit those in the face. Like, for those again who may not want to watch this video, then please do me a favor and don't watch it then. For those who might say is like, ooh, we're gonna complain in this video, we're gonna complain in comments in there, I'm like saying is like, nah brother, take that crap outside. And I would say is like, nah, I'm not going to deal with none of that. I seriously, again, highly doubt, do not want to deal with yada yada yada. So, that's all I'm going to say. Now, as I said again, be prepared to be warned, as I said again, by the way, is for those who say is like, oh, you're wrong about this guy, you're wrong about him. I'm like going to say is like, no, I'm not going to be wrong. I've always will be right, and I seriously will take it to be right. So, as I'm going to say, in a very much like in a balanced video, as I will make a video I will ever talk about, considering, as I'd say this again, this probably would be like, the only part I will mention about right here and now is why do I hate Cameron of Total Drama. The reason why I hate Cameron is because I'm going to say the word is this, that here I am, and I'm going to fully on just say as here I am, about to make a full-on conversation, as I did last time, that I was talking about Mike, about his personalities, and most of anywhere else that I've mentioned anyways, but this time it's a little similar, but this time it's just a little less conversationed about. So, in this conversation, I just want to go on ahead and say this, by the way, folks, is that the reason why I hate Cameron, because he sucks. The reason why I think he is because some reason and somehow that I'll mention otherwise throughout each other conversation that will probably be on yet conversationed. So, in this full extent, in this full conversation, as I want to go on and say it, by the way, is because I have to make a point exactly, is because I think Cameron is just a too easy scarer. Like, he's just too frightened to be afraid of everything. Like, he literally is afraid of anything. And afraid of damn spiders, for good's sakes. Like, literally. Like, he's just so easy to be cracked like a chip. Like a fucking chip. Like, he's gonna be cracked like a chip. Like a chip open and it will run him out of town. Like, the next way he'll run out of town is just that he'll run. He'll freaking run. Like, seriously, that's not gonna even protect him because all of it because of a sound of a chip crack noise. Like, really? You gotta be that so stupid how freaking stupid it sounds. Like, full on stupid. Like, literally. And I have to say is like, yeah, at this point again, I'd still vote for Lightning to win the whole thing and the whole damn thing, because I mean, for me, I was going to suggest of saying Lightning was better than Cameron because he was way better than him anyway. Because I mean, for me, he actually did fucking so well. Like, he was literally the only common person left in the whole damn thing. He was left to be the only one out there and just win the whole damn freaking way of the finish line. Which, I'll be honest, by the way, bro, Lightning actually was a pretty good contender, as much likely to be the only one who even reaches up to that point of anyway. So I'd still give him points. I'd still give Lightning points to this day, that I still voted for Lightning to win over than Cameron, because for me, I just like how the hell he beats the crap out of him for most of anywhere else. Like, damn, that is just effing so funny. Like, it's just so effing funny. That in fact, by the way, it was even funnier. Just to see how the fact that Cameron just got embarrassed most likely the whole way the entire time is because during with Joe and Scott were just both imitating the shit out of Cameron a couple different times. Like, it's just so funny that this guy is just like so small. Like, he's this teeny tiny small. Like, he's this size right here, or maybe this size about right there. Like, he was literally that freaking short. Like, of course, I know this is the same way by saying is like, oh, the short man beats the tall guy, and then the tall guy beats the short guy. Like, it's just so freaking reverse to different backwards by picking oranges from a tree, or yet picking lemons from a tree, or even lime. Like, literally from all of that. So, in this conversation, I have to say that I think Lightning deserves to win Season 4. He literally deserved it, by the way, which it didn't matter if I liked Cameron's ending. All I'm saying is, again, at least Lightning taught him a freaking lesson. Like, literally a lesson after when the whole thing was just done. Like, literally. And I have to appreciate that. And I even give a full thumbs up for that. I appreciated how Lightning did so fucking well by actually destroying Cameron. In the end of the whole thing was going to happen to come down to. Like, he was just phenomenal. Even though he sounded a little less incompetent to try to win. But hey, at least I have to say, it gave me a bit of an option choice to know why he kind of was close to win the freaking thing. Because all he wants was to win a Super Bowl ring for his puppy, known as for his dad exactly, to win another bull ring exactly that refers to like a football ring around his other finger, which it does make sense. It really tells me a different story by saying is like, I guess that's what the main reason was about. I guess that makes a whole different reason about that. It's just how that makes sense entirely. Like, it makes so much sense. So, in the entire question is that I think Lightning deserved to win. He deserved to win. Even though there were two different endings, I still prefer the Lightning ending over than Cameron's ending. Because like I said again, even though I still don't like Scott, all I have to say again, at least he got whipped too many effing times to give Cameron a lot of bit of knockouts before that could have happened. But yet again, like I said, I still am not on the Scott side either way. I pretty much say that, yeah, Lightning and Joe were pretty well, so I have to say I kind of would side with that, I guess, just to say is like, damn, that is actually pretty funny. Like, it's actually literally the funniest I would ever have to laugh about, but seriously, it is actually kind of funny, and I think it was hilarious. So, anyway, that's what pretty much recently I would say, that Lightning was just better than Cameron, and oh yeah, he was way better than I could ever pretty much approve on. So, the answer is that yes, Lightning is way better than Cameron. I said it, and I am not taking that back because, of course, I know he was going to whip him, and I know he was going to eat him like a grape or even pound him like one, but still, all I gotta say, man, Lightning was just the only dude who could just freaking win, but yet he won in a different version for that, but I'd say is like, hot effing damn, that is just perfect. Perfect by getting Ratatouille for something a better of approval by saying is like, imagine you give Ratatouille a freaking huge pancakes, literally with pancakes on it. Like, it just gets a better credit than I could ever even say. It's just like, imagine having Ratatouille just to put pancakes on it and then yet give like the only fact for even lots of points for the guy who even nailed the hell out of Cameron. So damn, that is just like nice. That is just total nice. So anyway, that's all I wanted to say right now, but here we are. For the next part, I might hate Cameron even more becomes to be the next worst thing will ever to be. And oh yeah, I am definitely going to hate Cameron in the next part, which is going to even be huge, critical hit. Which I don't care if it's going to be the truth. It's just gonna be what the truth is, and what the truth speaks, and what the truth is delivered for. Is that, for an example, that I am the receiver, and I'm saying is like, oh yeah, I'm gonna hit season 5 in the face for 1,000 times until it actually gets erased to dust, or even just be turned to ash. Which, not literally, I'm just saying, I'm just making a critical statement by saying is like, it probably would rather be slapped 1,000 times worse than I'll ever say right now. So, in this question, here we are again, which I know, like I said, this is the last time I'll mention about season 5, and then it'll be finito. It'll be last time done, it'll be last of over, and yes, I know I'm going to say this is just confirmation and official to be over, that I may zip my mouth one last time, no season 5 talk ever again. So, I just put my zipped and zipped it quiet. So, speaking of zipped and quiet, let me just go on ahead and just talk about that for an example. So, in season 5 of Cameron, okay, so how did season 5 went? I'll say the same question. It was still terrible. It was just terrible by bad. So, in this question, that, oh yeah, I definitely hate Cameron in season 5 and yet season 4. Now, why do I hate him still? The reason why I still hate him exactly is because he, on the other hand, was just, I don't know, just pretty much the only one to be easily enough to just get wrecked. And also, let me just go ahead and drag back another part where was going to actually talk about was when he, on the other hand, was helping Mike's personality disorder thing, which, even though it's still off topic, it's just season 4 stuff, I get that. Which sometimes, like I said again, I'm always going to jump back the whole time by saying is like, I'll jump over here, I'll jump over there. Like, that's the only thing I'm going to keep doing that before I even say the other part out loud, just to say that question, is that the only thing I figured out that Scott may still have a point anyway, that I'll still give him less points to say he was right. Which, I'm not still on side of Scott, by the way, though. I never liked Scott. In season 5, or yet less on season 4, I can say, and provide, I'm just giving Scott less amount of points to just give him a amount of points. Because, again, he probably rather gets most a bit of the lesser points than I could ever approve on and give him on that. So, the only thing why I still hate Cameron is because, however, that it becomes to be the only fact when this little nerd guy decided to go on and help Mike by saying is like, "Ooh, I'm just gonna help you, Mike. I'm just gonna keep you safe from Scott." Really? You were literally the one, buddy. You were literally the one who was caught red-handed and gave that info from Scott. Man, what a dick move, Cameron. What a dick move. Like, seriously, that's like total dick move, brother. Like, that's stupid. Like, that's total stupid. Like, did you realize that Scott was around to hear it? Like, did you not even know he was there? Like, dude, you are such a freaking idiot, man. Like, what a goofball. Like, what an actual goofball. Like, come on now. Like, you're here to tell me. Like, you're literally the only one who to tell me that you somehow wanted to go on and help Mike just get rid of all his shit by his personality disorder to keep that away from Scott, to keep it safe from him. Yeah. Not really sure how that works out for you, man. That's not how that works. Like, you realize that Scott caught you red-handed when you are not safe in your own bubble, brother. Like, you should have stayed back in your own bubble before the whole thing comes down to the last part of the end. Like, you could have not kept your mouth shut, wouldn't ya? Like, you never kept your mouth shut. Literally, zero. Nothing. Like, all you had to do was just to say is like, oh, what should I do? What should I do? I gotta study how Mike's gonna do in any challenge. What the fuck is wrong with you, brother? Like, what is wrong with you? Like, total size of peanuts. Peanuts! in the damn freaking loose can end of the head. Like, seriously, do you really, really, really had to go on for that now? Like, did you really all of a sudden had to go all the way before the whole finale was going to happen, between the numbers of the finale that were left? All you had to do was just get that info from Scott. Yeah, I'm not sure how that's going to keep you safe, buddy. That's not how that keeps you safe. But yeah, somehow he had eliminated Mike at this point, which good. I actually have to say was finally good. Like, good riddance. Like, he was a secretive person anyways. Like, man, if you keep that secret long enough for you to be quiet, then yeah, it's gonna be the same thing like Beverly just got. Like, not really. Beverly was just fine and all, but it was kind of a little less way to say that. I don't personally just give him less credit to say is like, oh, he was a bit smarter in the brains of the operation. Yeah, he was, until he became to say that Mike might be the next 2.0 of Beverly by actually saying that freaking thing by saying is like, oh, I have to keep those away from Zoe. Yeah, really. Says the one who got his ass caught by Scott. Literally, who eliminated Mike off the freaking damn thing. Man, it's so diabolically stupid. Like, it's just that funny. Like, imagine this again. That it just brings different tastes of different flavored medicines just to get the right upper handed out. Like, oh, brother. Like, this is probably why I'd still like the villain side over than the hero side, to be honest. Which, exactly as I said again, I'm still a Duncan fan, just to let you guys know. I'm still am currently 100% Duncan fan. And a bit of an Owen fan, as myself, to say it anyways. But all I'm saying, man, you just got your freaking goose cooked. Like it was served on a platter on a plate. Like, literally served. Served! So, anyway, that's probably enough of mentioning about Season 4 now, since we all probably know why I still prefer Lightning Open than Cameron. But, let's just get to Season 5's bullshit anyway, since now we're going to jump back to that now. So, here we go again. And also, yes, it's for real, by the way. Just for real, but I may talk about that now. So, in this question, and in this concept, I may actually will talk about is that why was Cameron the worst character of Season 5 ever to be garbage? Now, in this question, why was it bad? The reason I hate to say that I hate Cameron in Season 5 was because the fact that he still, again, did the same thing, but this time it turned out so well, likely different, that Mal kept on refusing to help Cameron otherwise because Mal was trying to get rid of everyone else out of the damn freaking gutter the whole time. Like, literally the whole time. And I'll still admit again, I always hated Mal, however, exactly. But the only true question that would be is that in this very reason that I hate Cameron as much to say to admit that, well, in this question, I could say right now that I think that Cameron should have kept his own business to himself. He could have kept his own damn business to himself. Yet again, otherwise, he, on the other hand, yet somehow had to pretty much otherwise try to help Mike, but it was too late. Like, it was too damn late. Like, it was too damn late. Like, really, it was. And the real question is, by the way, that however, before my guy, Duncan was out the whole game, which was just complete bullshit, which, yeah, it was bullshit to say the least, which, brother, it was just bullshit. Like, man, that probably might be the reason why it kind of was, which I never hated Duncan for that, exactly that elimination. I never hated him for that. I mean, good. I have to say it was about time for some karma to hit Chris in the face. Like, it was about freaking time. Literally about time. Now, and the other question is, how am I going to make the only impossibility of an explanation of me mentioning Chris or Chef, however, that becomes to be the next video somehow, or maybe yet probably be less mentioned about, which it's going to be less mentioned about, folks. So I probably won't go on talking about Chris or Chef right now because this is just a Cameron conversation, not a Chris or Chef conversation. I might say on a few different conversations that I know might be the number 10th conversation, even though, on my own opinion, that I'd say that they probably would somehow be on my considering hate list, which, even though that I've not created my top 10s or 5s yet, which I already got the 5s done, but not near the 10s yet. I think the 10s will be closer enough to kind of get to that point, but in this very only time, I might be able to say what could happen or whatever less could happen, but who knows? Who knows what can really go on about? Who really knows what could happen? So that's all I can talk about, and that's all I can say about, which even though I don't have the time in the world to kind of talk about that mention, but that mention alone itself may actually be in a different category, or maybe in the next few part videos away, or maybe just like different video numbers away, which I probably won't be able to get to talk about Chris and Chef too long. It's only going to be either when it's going to be availably opinioned, if that's ever the case. But let me just say this again, that however, with Cameron, I have to say that I probably hate Cameron at this part exactly when I am going to say is that the reason I still hate him whenever the next part comes up, by the way, but wait for it, wait for the question when I say wait for it, is that wait for it is going to be wait for it. So, the question is, why do I hate Cameron? Wait for it. The answer is to that question, is why do I hate him? It's because in this question, I hated him when he actually freaking kissed Courtney on the lips. Dude, why? Like, dude. Oh my god. That's the part I hate about that right there. Like, I don't even get how stupid that was. Like, brother, why? Why do you have to do that? Like, seriously, season 5 was just the goddamn worst season I had ever seen. When Cameron somehow had a way to kiss Courtney on the damn lips, which we all know Mal pushed him on the other hand. Dude, that is just sick. That is just fucking sick. Like, that's disgusting. That's fucking disgusting, man. How do you keep your lips zipped for vacation in Cancun? God damn it. Like, god damn it. Literally, your ass should have been sent to Cancun for a long time ago, Cameron. Your ass should have been sent out there, but yet you had to somehow stick the damn frickin' around. Boy, doesn't this get any fucking better. Like, doesn't this get any fucking better? When Cameron, on the other hand, should have kept his mouth quiet. But nope, he somehow had another different way when Mao just pushed him, even though he didn't want to get pushed. Well, I'm gonna say is like too effing shitty bad. Too shitty bad. You could have been freaking running away, but nope, you somehow had to get freaking stupid somehow and just had another complete bullshit argument of an excuse not to even fucking run. Not even run. You just didn't have to run, didn't you? You just had to stay on to believe the fairy tale of yet by a way by saying what the age fucking difference even is. Bro, why? Are you fucking kidding me? Like, dude, are you kidding me right now? Dude, why would you go on your way to do that? Oh, fucking hell. Like, seriously, that is just so messed up. Like, does anybody not know what the age gap even is? Of the age difference is? Cameron is literally a freaking small person, yet a short-ass person. Like, seriously, when the hell does that exist? Just to kind of kiss a person who's even taller than the other person. Brother, that's just so weak sauce. That is just the most pathetic shit I had ever freaking witnessed. Like, man, I want to erase that from my mind ever since. I just really want to not even see that scene any longer because, dude, that pisses me the F off. Seriously, the shipping is disgusting. Like, the next thing I can really mention here, by the way, is that the small guy of that dude had to somehow be flipped to the damn villain side. And I'm like, brother, fuck off with that. Like, fuck off with that shit. Like, fuck off with that. Like, seriously, brother. And I don't really get why the writer somehow had to make that idea complete anonymous. But it was. It literally was ominous. Very freaking venomous. I had ever seen in the entire freaking damn thing as I had ever witnessed in my life. Which, by the way, I really hated when Chris somehow had to make Duncan be the hero and then Courtney got switched to the villains team. What the fuck? Like, what the actual fuck, man? Like, why? Like, Duncan doesn't deserve this kind of torture. He never does deserve to get that kind of shit. Seriously, what in the hell does this have to go on for? Like, it's just so stupid, man. Like, oh my good God. Like, I swear to God again, bro, it's just that, man, that is not funny. Like, that is not funny, man. That is literally the most stupid crap that had anything to do with any of this, which is so stupid. So, anyways, I just can't believe why I think it was stupid, which it actually was, to be honest, by the way. It's just that, bro, what the fuck? What the fuck, man? Would that decision be ever made? Why? Why would it ever be made that way? And speaking of made that way, is that somehow, let me just go ahead and explain on the next script of the list. I have the bucket of receipts right here in my fucking visible hand. Literally in my visible hand. Now, in this other question, I'll mention to briefly say this, is that, okay, what I'm going to say right now that I'm so going to hate. The only thing, the ultimate thing I'll ever hate was the fucking finale. You heard me right. The finale. The finale was the worst thing ever, man. Like, the whole thing was garbage. Complete garbage. Well, except the fact I like Zoe winning the whole thing. But still, it was garbage, man. Like, how can I appreciate that? Like, how the hell can I appreciate that when that is so fucking wrong? It's literally freaking stupid. Like, it's the idiocy that just fits in the tiny hole of the brain, and somehow it's just acceptable. What the fuck? Like, seriously. We all have to understand, by the way, is how old is Cameron anyways? Like, what the hell? Like, what the freaking bullshit hell is that? Like, what is this? What is this? And I'd say, like, nah, it's garbage. The worst finale of season 5 and a few other episodes were complete dog shit. Literally dog shit, man. Like, total dog shit. Like, the only thing I have to say, that the reason why I hate that scene when somehow Cameron got kissed by Gwen on the freaking head. What? That is disgusting. I have to say I disapprove of that garbage. I disapprove it. Like, the shipping is disgusting. Seriously, the shipping is horrible. Like, it's horrible. I know I'm being too loud, by the way, guys. I know I'm being too loud. But this has just got to be the closest thing where I had enough. Where I had enough of that garbage, and I had seriously had enough. You know, when I have to say, there's going to be a boiling point where I'm going to say is like, that shit is stupid. That shit's disgusting, and I don't like the shipping name. It's just, poison in my stomach to ever see that. So, you hear me right, folks. It was like the worst thing ever to ever briefly mention this otherwise. So, for those who say who likes the character or doesn't like the character, then just tell me this, is that you really need to stop liking Cameron, because at this point again, season 5 is just stupid as effing hell. It's just stupid. Like, it's stupid. Until the fact, by the way, that's when I hated that. That's exactly why I hated it. So, again, all I want to say, by the way, folks, is that, man, I have to say that I hope to say that I do not want to see the shipping named of Cameron and Gwen ever again. I do not want to see that shipping. That shipping is disgusting. It is gross. It is just gross. Now, the shipping I like better is Courtney x Duncan, Duncan x Gwen. I prefer those two. I prefer those shippings better than that shit of a garbage of season 5. Like, for once, by the way, it gives me a fresh of air that I prefer that stuff way better than I'll ever have to imagine. Like, seriously, ever to imagine. Like, seriously, two combinations that I have to say reminds me of Harold and Cody. Like, oh, don't remind me of that. Seriously, do not ever remind me of that. Ever to my face. Which is just pure garbage. And the only thing I'm going to have to say that, yeah, Cameron deserves a lot of complete BS at his face for whatever he was receiving in the freaking mail to the face. However, it is just garbage. Like, I do not want to be the only person sitting around to say why I hate Cameron that much in Total Drama. That's it. And it has nothing to do with real life. It's just the show. That's it. So, anyways, this is time I'm going to have to wrap this video up. And I might have to sign out anyways and get going. So, let me tell you guys this. That, yeah, I hate Cameron so freaking bad and hate Cameron so much. I literally hate Cameron ever to be in the season ever again. In this example, I wanted to say is that the shipping is bad. I do not approve the shipping between Cameron x Courtney or hell Cameron x Gwen. Like, both of those are bad. Both of them are bad for business. Like, both ships are bad for business. Like, it's bad. Like, the only shipping I approve better, exactly, that is the perfect of chef's kiss, is Duncan x Courtney and, of course, Duncan x Gwen. But when I add 3 of those together, it'd be Duncan x Gwen, Gwen x Courtney. That's better. Like, pretty much. Or should I say, I was going to pretty much rethink my words here by saying is like, I just prefer Duncan x Courtney and Courtney x Gwen or whatever. But still, all I'm saying, man, I prefer that ship better. I prefer those better. I prefer those really better. But again, somehow, in my alternative time, I would have to say I approve the shipping of Duncan and Courtney and Gwen way approvable. Very approvable, I would say, in my, very much like with my time, by saying as I approve that ship very better. Now, before I get going, by the way, is please be sure to give this video a like and comment and subscribe and hit the bell to be notified so that you don't miss a single video that comes on this channel. And this is Blue Devin-Foxy Remastered speaking, by the way, and I will definitely get going and I will sign right off anyways. So for those again who definitely enjoy this video, please again go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell to be notified so that way that you will not miss a single video that comes on this channel. So, this being said, guys, and that being said, ladies and gentlemen, it has been finally time that I wanted to say this. That even though I did make that video yesterday of me hating Mike, but now today, I get to be talking about Cameron. Pretty much the only name to be a bubble boy. Yep, that's the one of a pencil neck that Joe likes to call him that, which meant to say that she calls him that, by the way, which was just irony. So, that being said, guys, it is time to get going. It is time to wrap this video up. So remember this, by the way, please be sure to give this video a like and comment and subscribe and hit the bell to be notified so that you don't miss a single video that comes on this channel. So this being said, otherwise, I am definitely going to get going, and I am definitely going to wrap up and sign off anyways. So please, again, and be sure to give this video like and comment and subscribe and hit the bell to be notified. Thank you. Anyways, this being said, and truly to be said again, I am definitely going to kind of wrap this video up and definitely get going here. So, this being truly said, folks, and being said, gentlemen, that I will see you guys later and see you guys later and out. So, that's all I kind of want to talk about here. So, yeah, that's just all I want to kind of talk about here. And yes, it gave me a headache, by the way, after when Dunking was out, by the way. Yeah, I really hated that the whole season 5. It was 0 out of 10. It was like the worst season of all. It was just so garbage. Like it was just pure hatred garbage. Like it was so that was just so hatred and garbage. That's what I was going to say, the word hatred of garbage. So, that being said, I am definitely going to get going now, and this being said, by the way, guys, that I have to say that I will make another video soon, and I will definitely consider making another video soon whenever I get the chance otherwise. So remember this, by the way, that however, whenever the time comes, by the way, folks, that yes, the stupid two-step verification thing will be for riddance exactly, will be like, thank good riddance. It'll be like good riddance. Like, even though I'm trying to make videos on my phone right now a little bit just to kind of get a few things crossed off from here and there, like, I really kind of wanted to get this done with anyway. Like, when the time does come right, by the way, folks, I will sure, in fact, as hell, will be sure to definitely, and I mean sincerely say this, definitely, and I mean definitely, will be sure, in fact, to definitely have my laptop be signed in again, hopefully on YouTube, to see if it gets it right, by the way, so I don't have to deal with the stupid two-step verification thing, which I'm not sure how I can turn it off, but hopefully I could hopefully say it better be turned off, because I mean, for me, I have to say, it really was annoying me, folks. It was really, like, annoying me. But, like I said, I won't mention it too much otherwise. Once I have, like, the whole video set it up again and the entire thing's continuing. Like, for example, like, reaction videos again. And, of course, about me mentioning about the FNAF arc, which I will soon jump to that soon, by the way. Once that gets all set up and hooked up to go, it means it's ready for the action time, where I get to fully talk about it. But, yeah, like I said, by the way, guys, I want to give you guys another heads up, by the way. Whenever the next video comes around, by the way, the only next video that is going to somehow happen, by the way, is me talking about the rental house that I will be mentioning soon otherwise to make that conversation, which, by the way, it's going to be a good video. It's going to be an amazing video on the next one. It will be a good video, as I'll say right now, that will have less hate on it, by the way, by saying it's just going to be good. It's just going to be like good, 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 good. Hopefully it does stay good, but if it doesn't, then yeah, that's not going to be the good part either. But let me just go ahead and say is this, that however, that whenever the next video comes, by the way, the next video is going to happen soon. So once it's ready, by the way, I'll be sure as hell talk about that, and I will sure as heck might as well assume to say that I will have that on the go and I'll have that ready. So once that being said, anyway, that once it does happen, by the way, then I finally can make videos again, by the way, and just do what I gotta do as best and gotta do what I have always gotta do. So once that's ready, then it's fully approved and fully ready. But once it is, by the way, then that's when it's gonna be the right time and pleasure of it to be ready. So that being said, it is Blue Devin-Foxy speaking, by the way, or should I say that I am known to be as Blue Devin-Foxy Remastered speaking, and I will see you absolutely in the next video. So take care, everyone. Have an amazing time and amazing day, and I'll see you guys later and out. So thank you guys again for watching this video, and I'll see you guys next time. And yes, it was finally about time that I finally got to talk about that little chicken face that was known to be Cameron. But It was about time otherwise, and I had no choice to say it, but I really didn't give a crap. I never cared. I didn't even give 2 or 4 F's about that. So, again, as I said earlier, that I would rather be unapologetic to say that I rather unapologized, that I probably would never apologize. However, the fact of me having a provable point is just that I don't even care. I mean, the only ones I could care about more is by saying other competitors were a bit better, that some others were garbage. That even if it means that some characters were alright in my book, which, some of them were good, but yet on the other side, I just can't stand it. Like, I just can never stand it because I just don't like it. I just can't and ever stand it. So, this being said, I am definitely going to get going otherwise. So take care, ladies and gentlemen. It is time to sign off, and it's time to sign out anyway. So this being said, I'll see you. And I mean I'll see you guys absolutely in the next video. So take care, everyone. Have a good time, an amazing day, and I'll see you guys later and out. And it'll be about time that I'll mention about the rental and stuff, like yada yada yada. I'll be able to mention that and other stuff, but we'll see where that goes. And I mean, we'll see what really goes. But for now, I'll see you guys later, and I'll see you guys next time. Truly, as always, and respected, that I'll see you in the next video and next time. So thank you guys again, and I'll see you later. Signing on out. Bye-bye, everybody, and see you next time.